Good evening, friends. Welcome once again to the new session of physics. And as you all know that we are discussing about the equations of motion. We are discussing about the equation of motion. And out of these three equations of motion, as I have told you, three methods are there. So two methods we have already discussed, and now we will be proceeding towards the third method of the derivation of equation of motion. And dear friends, this is one of the very important concept when we talk about plus one physics, because you also know that the earlier two methods, we have already done those methods in our class, which was ninth. Now, the concept that we are going to start is something which is new. So, as a good student, we should be now little more careful about this concept. So, basically, today, what we are going to start is a concept of mathematics which we need in physics, and that is also new for you, and it is called differentiation. It is called differentiation, or what we call as the derivatives, or what we call as the derivatives. Now, before we start differentiation, dear friends, first of all, quickly we will come to two concepts that you already know. You know what is the meaning of a constant term. A constant term is the term whose value is always same, which does not change at all. For example, when I say 5, now 5 is always 5. When I say 7, now 7 is always 7. Now when I say pi, now pi is also a constant because its value, which is 22/7, will also remain same. So these are the terms which we call as the constant terms. And the second thing obviously is what we call as variables. Variables are those terms which keep on changing. For example, when I say x, now what is the value of x? It is not known to us. So whatever we want to keep, it can take that value. It can take that value. X can be kept as 0. X can be taken as 1. X can be taken as 2. So for example, suppose you have 5x. This is constant, but this is variable. So ultimately, this whole term becomes a variable. And the moment you change the value of x, the value of the entire term will also change. For example, when you take 0, it will be 0. When you take 1, 5 ones are 5. When you take 2, 5 twos are 10. When you take 3, 5 threes are 15. So as we are changing the value of x, the value of the term changes. So it is a variable quantity. Now what we know, what is a function? Now function basically is a combination. Function is a combination of constants and variables. Constants and variables. And whenever we talk about a function, one function is the representation of other. One function is the representation of other. So what we have to take care is, suppose you write y is equal to 5x plus 3. Now, this is a function which is of y in terms of x. This is a function of y in terms of x. So y is a function of x. Y is a function of x. So this is what we have to discuss and how we come to the derivation part of that. Now that is what we have to understand. That is what we have to understand. देखिए साहब, suppose you say y is equal to let us say x. This is a function of y in terms of x. Function of y in terms of x. When I write dy dx, तो how do you write dy dx? Read कैसे करेंगे? How you will speak out? dy dx of y. dy dx of y. यानी कि डेरिवेटिव ऑफ y with respect to x. Derivative of y with respect to x. So I have to put dy dx here. dy dx of this entire function. अभी हम फंक्शन के बारे में थोड़ा आगे बात करेंगे. Any doubt in this? So suppose you have y is equal to let us say 5x square plus 3x plus 2. And you want to find the derivative. So what you will write? d by dx of y is equal to d by dx of 5x square plus 3x plus 2. And how we will solve this, that we will discuss just after 1 minute. Till that time, any doubt? Are you able to understand the meaning of dy dx? This is derivative. So when I write dy dx, I have to write it on the both sides. Derivative of the function y with respect to x. With respect to x. This is what is the meaning of dy by dx. Clear? So like in mathematics we have the formulas. Here also for general mathematics, I will discuss for the time being two formulas here. And suppose you have a function, this is the first formula. Suppose you have a function which is in the form of, let us say, x raised to the power n. You have a function of y which is x raised to the power n. When I do the differentiation, that means d by dx of y is equal to d by dx of x raised to the power n. So according to the formula, what will be the value? Just remember, power will come down and x raised to the power n minus 1. This is our dy by dx is equal to, that means the differentiation of x raised to the power n is power down x raised to the power n minus 1. If I explain you suppose directly, so you can see here, suppose you have an equation, say y is equal to x square. So dy by dx will be equal to d by dx of x square. What will happen? 2 will come down, x raised to the power 2 minus 1, and the final answer is 2x. Any doubt, my dear friends? Okay. Now second question, suppose in the same manner I take y is equal to, let us say, 2x raised to the power 4. 2x raised to the power 4. Just remember one very important thing here, that the constant will be taken out, because 2 is the constant, so it will be taken out. So what we will do, we will write dy by dx is equal to 2 into d by dx of x raised to the power 4. Any doubt? If 2 is the constant term, it will come out, and what you will get, d by dx of x raised to the power 4. Any doubt? Why it is coming out, I will tell you afterwards, but for the time being, just remember that when you have a constant term, it will come out. Any doubt? Okay. So what will happen now? Dy by dx will be equal to 2 into, this power will come down, 4 x raised to the power, obviously, very good, 4 minus 1. So what I get, dy by dx is equal to 4 to the 8x cube. So this is your answer of this equation. Y is equal to, and now what happens is, 1 or 2 times if you practice like this, next time you can solve all these questions directly without any hesitation. So one of the concept is this. So this is our first formula for differentiation. If we have a function where it is x raised to the power n, so its derivative is dy by dx is equal to, power will come down, and x raised to the power n minus 1. Very good. So now we move on to a second, you can say, formula of derivation, that is the formula number 2. If suppose you have a function of y which is in the form of the product of two functions, which is in the form of the product of two functions, and obviously this function will be, u and v will be the functions of x. U and v will be the function of x. Anyhow, just let us see the formula first and accordingly. So just remember here, when I take dy by dx is equal to d by dx of u into v, just remember the formula. The formula is very simple. First function as it is without any change into the derivative of second, plus the second function as it is into the derivative of first. So this is my dy by dx is equal to, it means if you are having a function as the product of two, so how will you differentiate? Its differentiate will be first function multiplied by the derivation of second plus second function multiplied by the derivative of first. Is it clear? So let us see an example and try to understand. For the time being, you just keep an eye on this formula. ठीक है ना बेटा? शाबाश. So together we will do our job. So just be careful. For the time being, let me search a question which is based on the same concept, and immediately I am able to get it. Yes. Okay, shabash. But this is a little not so complicated, but chalo. Uh, okay. Let me start with a simple one. Suppose you have y is equal to 3x square multiplied by 5x. Actually, it will not be like this, but for example, let us take it like this. Y is equal to 3x square into 5x. Sometimes it may be also given, means I am taking another example, it will be in the form of say y is equal to x minus 1 into 2x plus 5, x minus 1 into 2x plus 5. Now this is suppose a question where you have the function as the product of 2. The function as the product of 2. ठीक है ना बेटा? So according to the concept of derivation, what will be dy by dx? So as I told you, first function will remain same into d by dx of 5x, first function into derivative of second plus second function into the derivative of 3x square. Any doubt? This is how we have to implement this formula. इस फार्मूले को कैसे यूज करना है, this is what I have explained. Same way I will apply here. So what will be dy by dx? शाबाश. So first function into d by dx of second plus second function, shabash, into d by dx of first. Any doubt? Good. Now beta 3x square will remain same, multiply by what is the derivative of 5x? देखो 5x, you know 5 is the constant, and when you find the derivative of x, what you will write? Dx by dx. That will cancel. What you will get? 1. So 5 into 1 is 5. That means the derivative of 5x will be 5. So plus second function will remain same. And when you take the derivative of this, what will happen? Power will come down. So 3 2s are 6 and x raised to the power 2 minus 1. And 2 minus 1 is 1. So what you will get? 6x. So when you solve it, what do you get? 15x square plus 6 5s are 30x square. In totality, what is the answer? 45x square. Any doubt? Is it clear? Similarly, you can go here. Before that, try to understand one very small thing. If a function is a combination of terms, try to understand. If a function is a combination of terms, what we do? We take the differentiation of इंडिविजुअल टर्म्स सेपरेट. अगर एक फंक्शन की 3 टर्म है तो तीनों को डिफरेंशिएट कैसे करेंगे? अलग अलग, 1 by 1. Like if you see, this is a function which contains 2 terms. So we will differentiate these 2 terms separately. तो कैसे लिखा जाएगा बेटा? X minus 1 will remain as it is. तो सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे, डी बाई डी एक्स ऑफ 2x एंड प्लस डी बाई डी एक्स ऑफ 5। एनी डाउट? तो हमने क्या किया, दोनों का डेरिवेटिव सेपरेट किया है, देन प्लस इसका, so 2x plus 5 will remain same. So first will be d by dx of x minus d by dx of 1. Any doubt? Shabash. Very good. So if you are able to understand that, this is my last question and just solve it. Mathematics, na? So x minus 1 into इसका कितना आएगा शाबाश, डेरिवेटिव ऑफ dx, 2 will be constant, क्या बचा, dx by dx and dx by dx is 1, so 2 ones are 2, so it will be 2. And just remember, the derivative of a constant term is always 0. Derivative of a constant term is always 0. So this is 0 plus 2x plus 5 into 1, because 1 minus 0 is 1. So what I get final answer, x minus 1 into 2 plus 2x plus 5. So you can open, so 2x minus 2 plus 2x plus 5. Is it clear? Very good. So 2x plus 2x is 4x and 5 minus 2 is plus 3. So ultimately the final answer is 4x plus 3. Anyone, if he is having any doubt. So try to understand the concept, try to solve a couple of questions yourself. आप अपने आप क्वेश्चन बनाइए, solve it yourself. Next day you can show it to me and either you can send the WhatsApp to Arya sir. I will check it and reflect back to you. So today these two important formulas of derivatives we have done, and rest we will continue in our next lecture. So till that time, take care of yourself, keep working hard. In the beginning, once you develop the confidence, my dear friends, the whole year will be yours. So I don't want anybody to lose that confidence in the beginning itself. For that, together we can and we will. Right? Together we can and we will. So I am with you. You also have to be with me. Right? All the best. Take care.